Cheers.
Cheers.
Um, to
You know
health,
what?
wealth, and prosperity.
And success.
Health, wealth, and prosperity.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know I don't drink. Ah!
But he's in here trying to kill me.
I told her to say when, and she never
That
said
never
when.
happened. I didn't.
So she had a full cup of
Do say with no chaser.
with nothing. Ooh. So yeah. I'm drinking Remy today. Shout out to my cousin Minor Mo and Punk, and they had me drinking Remy yesterday. And I felt good. So
See?
I'm bringing it back again today.
Mm,
So twice in the same week I'm drinking. That's something to drink too.
that's true. I'll take it.
But no, I'm joined by Miss Lachelle today, entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I don't even want to start. Like a little bit of everything. She's just before we started recording, we were just having a conversation, and I'm over here. I feel like we should have got that on camera, but hey, we'll get something even better. So we in for something special today, guys.
What's supposed to be will be. So.
Hey, easy. That works for me.
But
Go ahead.
I'm Lachelle, also known as Goddess L. I teach meditation. I reintroduce people to themselves, basically. I'm not of this time. I'm a free thinker. I'm a mother, and again, an entrepreneur.
Right.
This is my coffee mug.
Yes.
Get you one. Meditate and masturbate, honey.
One or the other.
One after the other is fine. But yeah, that's a little about me. I'm from LA.
Okay, West Coast. What brought you to the South?
Work.
Okay.
Brought me here, and then I moved here January 2020.
Okay.
No, not okay. I moved here
Yes.
January 2020. The pandemic hit in
Yeah,
March.
I'm like,
I
ooh.
also tore my ACL and my meniscus in March.
Ooh, were you hooping?
No, riding a bike on a trail. First beautiful day here because it was rainy and snowy and all that. Went on a trail. My son almost killed me.
Oh. Ooh,
It was interesting, but
you was out for the season.
literally. So I was quarantined before quarantine was a
Yeah.
thing.
Oh,
And
man.
then, but that's where I birthed this beautiful baby. Because when you transition from one place to another, it's extreme.
Yeah.
I don't have friends or family here.
Right.
And it was like, you had time to think. And
Right.
thank goodness for meditation, because if not, being alone with your mind like that could drive you crazy if you're not right with yourself, you know?
So true.
So, and I came up with the concept of my coffee mug. So it worked out.
You know.
It's doing well.
Yeah, I know. I know. I follow you on Twitter. And I seen this. I seen it. That's why I was like, I gotta holler at her. Like that's because it's moving. But please check it out. But we're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
But you said something I want to kind of hit. You came from LA to Nashville, and when you got to Nashville, you kind of started to find yourself.
So
Well, yeah.
I found this as
Yes,
far as
okay.
my next baby, because I transitioned from LA
Right.
to Arizona. I was there for 7 years.
Okay.
Came here for work, and again, not having any family or friends here, and being injured like that, it's just me and my son, not being able to get out, not get new clients for meditation, and I slowly lost the ones in Arizona because they don't want to do online. They want
Right.
in-person
Yeah,
connections, which
yeah.
I get. So, it's just more so that as a hustler, you find the next thing.
Yeah.
That's what it came down to. And I literally was outside drinking coffee one morning, and I was like, it was like a dope saying on it, like, bacon gives me a reason to get out of the bed.
Yeah.
And I was like, wouldn't it be dope if I made these? And I thought about what I do and what I do. Okay.
Hey.
And the slogan was born, and it took a long time to find the right mug, design the right font. God, that was a lot of work, because font is a motherfucker.
What you talking?
Like, a cup, you could find a bunch of cups, whatever, but how you want that writing to look?
Oh my goodness. I'm trying to do merch, and I am having the hardest time
You understand?
with fonts.
You understand? And there's so many, and it could be slightly different, but it's like thousands of them. So
I'm bald and I want to pull my hair out.
yeah,
Like it's nerve wracking, man. I
yeah.
I get it. I
So
get it.
That's where this came from. But that's what I gave birth to. It
Mhm.
wasn't about finding myself. I found me a long time ago,
Yeah.
but I'm also still always becoming
Yes.
and rediscovering new parts of me and letting go of things that don't resonate anymore. So
Right.
that's a forever thing.
It is, and that's. I got to that point of even discovering that about 5 years ago myself.
Mm.
Like I would say that I don't really. I can't say I'm a late bloomer or early bloomer. It happened when it was supposed to happen. I would have said.
Exactly.
But I was in Los Angeles.
Oh,
That's why I was like so
yeah.
I was in LA and I had no family, no friends, just me. And I was like, man, I'm gonna start doing stuff I want. It was simple as I'm gonna just do something I want. And like I was like, I'm gonna start eating vegan food.
Yeah.
And I went vegan for like 5 years.
Really?
Yeah, just off of that, just like I'm gonna try this, and because it was something I always like, I'm gonna just do it and see what happens. And I would never, you tell people like, man, you crazy, you ain't gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
But when you're ready for something,
yeah,
you're ready.
I was like, fuck it, let's do it. So yeah, it was just that transition, but it is made me into the person that I am right now. But of course, like I said, you're always evolving, always growing, and I see just even more growth and stuff. Cause just I be like, damn.
Because you're ready for it. When
Yeah.
the student is ready, the
Yes,
teacher
man.
will come, right?
Mhm.
And sometimes the teacher is life. But
Yeah.
overall, thinking about the fact that you went to be alone,
Mm-hmm.
it's when we isolate that greatness is born.
Yeah.
People so saturated with stuff, the internet, people in your ear, work, school, family, kids, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's hard to hear that voice in your side, inside of yourself, to say, you forgot about me.
Right.
And once you get a moment to tap into that,
Mm-hmm.
you're unstoppable.
Yeah.
Because now the voice can get louder because you're listening.
You listening?
And things unfold naturally and organically, so beautifully. It flows.
Yeah.
You're not forcing, trying to figure out what's what. It just is. People say it's so easy. No, it's not
No.
easy. But when you're in flow,
Mm-hmm.
nothing is gonna
Yeah.
stop you.
You're in flow. You flowing.
Because you know what's what, and it's like it's a means to an end, whatever that moment in time is.
Yeah.
And it's undeniable. And I'm proud of you, and I'm excited for you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's much appreciated.
Discipline is a motherfucker.
That's where I'm at right now.
That's where you were with that vegan.
Yeah.
To be able to go vegan like that
But-
for 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
listen to yourself. That's
Even
not
more than
simple.
that. Even more than that, where I'm at, even just with my body, like I'm gaining more discipline on where I put my body.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that's a journey.
Yeah, because you're a man.
Yeah, that's man, that's, woo.
Yes.
Woo.
Mm-hmm.
It's a journey, y'all.
Yeah, that's a thing.
That's a thing.
Because he has a thing,
Yeah.
All pun intended. But yeah, so that's powerful because you understand exchanging energy with
Mhm.
a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And that will be sitting with you for a minute. Or they won't let go.
Right.
Or vice versa, whatever it is. So
Exactly.
you got to be intentional about everything that you do, not some things. Because
It's-
how you do anything is how you do everything.
Man, and that's what I've been really living by the last couple of years. Just like be a man of intent. Like if I say I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it. Damn it.
Yeah.
Like I don't care what she say. I'm not gonna do it.
I don't care if she bent over.
I don't
that
care
right
what
there.
she do.
Ooh.
I
And it
just
look
be
good,
like,
though.
man, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm finna go to sleep. I'm finna go to sleep.
You better get you a chastity belt.
Hey, I ain't going that far. I just rub it up against them. Just
Mm.
let them know. I just, I'm doing it for a reason. I'm not being selfish. I'm just,
What's your reason?
I want to reach the fifth dimension.
Hmm? But what is your reason? Like, do you have a purpose as far as a mate is concerned, or
Well,
Anything
that's a
of that
big
nature?
part of it. I've reached that point in life where I'm truly not pressed for sex, and I want to build something foundational. Like if we just good at fucking, then that's like every other relationship I've ever been in.
And
If
it's
you
just
want different, you gotta
available,
do
especially
different.
now.
Yeah, now it's come on, man. It's so readily available.
Mm.
Like you don't even know. I don't even know nothing about you.
And women are more aggressive these days and more mannish.
What you
So it's like they coming at you like, hey, we could just do this. Skip dinner, buy me some weed, and
Man,
let's
right.
chill, Netflix and chill,
Bring some
It's a
weed
mess.
and Casamigos. That's what they drinking now.
because the internet says so.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything else.
Yeah, that's what's going on. But yeah, I want something foundational.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be able to really have my everything because I don't want to be perfect, but I want to be where that's I don't have any reason to want anything more than what I'm supposed to have. And I'm not even saying that like on a monogamy thing, just whatever it is for me and my whatever I got, I want it to be for us,
Yeah.
just like that.
Have you discovered what that looks like?
I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't.
Well, be intentional about that.
Oh,
Write
I am.
It out.
Oh, I
Write
am.
it out. Because
Yeah.
if you say I just kind of want this or kind of want that, you're gonna kind of get that.
No, I've been very intentional about my manifestations over the out this year,
Okay.
2021. I've been intentional about it. I write everything down. I don't just say it. I get out here and do the work. I get out here and do the work because it's
Without
something.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, like I tell people, you just wishing on a star.
Right.
If you ain't gonna do no work, yeah, like that's how y'all doing, man. Like if you ain't gonna do the work, you gotta want the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna
you
go
have to
get
put
it.
yourself in a position to meet the opportunity.
Yes.
It's not gonna break down your door.
Man, it ain't gonna find you.
Hmm.
No matter what they tell you on TV
Oh my God.
or
That
on the
part,
internet.
That part.
And don't
Seriously.
retweet that. Don't retweet that. But
Everything's in me.
everything. Like, how do you? Because I've gotten to this point where, man, the internet, it's because I'm in a space where I have to. I mean, it's a means to an end. I have to use it, so I use it as needed.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do nothing extra on the internet anymore. I just can't.
It's not fun anymore.
No, it's not. It's
And
not.
I'm very intentional about what I say because I'm not a person that's very shallow.
Right.
So when I say something, it's usually of substance. I
Yeah.
may throw a little funny thing here and there, but I literally said something very simple.
Mm-hmm.
Black men really do love natural bodies,
Yeah.
and it went viral. And women called me pick-me's and pissed off, and no, they don't. If it don't look like this, if it ain't that, and I mean, it was a whole battle.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, this can't be real life. Like, this can't be real because there's no way in the world that simple statement is upsetting people. And from there, I took it like, okay, all right,
yeah.
you motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's time for
Let
me
me
to
just
go.
chill
It's time
because,
for me to go.
and not even go, just use it with
Mm-hmm.
purpose,
Like
right?
I said, just means to an
And
end.
I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna keep it moving
Mhm.
anyway. I do it moving
Right.
every time, but it's like to realize how people are just so invested in it,
Yeah.
and in such a way that it's like their life. I can't get with that.
Man,
It's not for me. It's never been. Like I've always received attention,
Mhm.
and I don't do nothing.
Right.
So you could tell who have not had attention,
You can.
and so
you can
when they
tell.
finally get it, they're just like
Mhm.
consumed by it,
Yeah.
and it's really sad. Like nothing exists out of your this little device in your hand. That's really sad, and I never want any parts of that. So it's easy for me to not take it serious. It's easy for me to not give that much to it, but I do love to see people grow
Yeah.
and see that I can share what I need to share when I need to share it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever divine download I have, I put it out there.
Yeah.
So other than that, they can have that shit.
Man, they can.
They can have it.
And it's funny because like I got people who we watch each other children grow up, you know, but other than that, like I said, it's too much reality now. People depend on it.
Children are killing themselves.
Adults are killing themselves.
Yeah.
Like
Identities are being born based on other people.
mm-hmm.
But like you said, I was watching people, children grow up, or
Mm-hmm.
girls' makeup get better.
Yeah.
You know, your eyebrows
Yeah.
went from
Mm-hmm.
to like seamless. And I'm like, girl,
Right, congrats.
I'm rooting for you. I'm happy for you.
You've
I
been
hope you look
working.
back and see
Yeah.
what I was trying to tell you last
Right.
time, and ugly hair, whatever. So whatever it was, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And they look
whatever
back and
it
they're
was.
like, yo, and I'm like,
Right.
we all have our moments, but
We all had them.
I love that kind of stuff. Just
Mhm.
the underdog stories, or
Yeah.
people that just get their degrees or find their, parents
Yeah,
and family
right.
members, and it's iconic in that way for me.
It is.
Talent that's found.
Yeah.
Like that dude, Morpheus, I think his name is.
Mm-hmm.
or morph something, but he does beats that he mixes together.
Yeah.
Young kid.
Yeah.
And he's now with DJ Khaled and Rihanna and all them, and I'm like,
right.
yes, because I love to see people win.
Yeah.
That is like, I be on the phone crying about people I ain't never met in my life. Like oh my God.
I'm like that. I get excited to see people succeed. I'm not one of those like they should be me. No,
bitter.
Yeah,
That's
like
just
no.
bitter.
Congratulations to them. That's gonna make me work harder because they got that way. So let me figure this out like that. But that goes more into once again having that knowledge of yourself, where it wouldn't even
in a different time. Hating is now a new normal, and I mean within friendships and everything. Like everything is a competition versus being like good job for you and good job for you. That's disgusting to me. Like, how are you my friend today, but tomorrow you're talking about me like a dog, or you'll put all my business on the internet.
Tomorrow you don't put all my business out there.
That's
but I was
crazy.
sus yesterday.
That, and I also understand that the era that we grew up in is not into that because we understand the value of life.
Yeah.
These kids do not value their lives, and they're not afraid of repercussions because everybody doing it on the internet. And then there's people that of our time will pull up, and you come up missing. Or whatever have you, actions will be taken. And or you've been in situations where you're like, yeah, I wouldn't even type that because we live in the same area. Like,
right. What
are we doing?
So
stuff like that. I'm just like, y'all are different.
Yeah.
Y'all are arguing on the internet.
Yes.
And I can just, this could be different.
Yeah.
So I don't engage in certain things because I don't play like that. I wasn't raised to play like that.
Oh my goodness.
At all. Like, there's no fear. People don't fear enough for me.
No.
And not in a regular sense of like your fear of your success, but fear of actually being hurt or losing your life is real.
Yeah.
And people don't have that. And that's weird to me.
You know, it's funny because I was talking to my cousins yesterday. We were having a conversation and we were like, dude, do you remember when such and such pulled up and put a dude in the trunk? Like, not even to, like, I'm not glorifying that story. Like, that it's real.
But, like, you said something. Something happened, and now you in the trunk.
Yeah, you in the trunk. Like, so I grew up in that era. You know, we didn't play. Like, and that's, once again, not to glorify that, but we have value of life. Like, we understand it.
Fear, we understood real life consequence.
Yeah, even then.
As children.
Like, that was 16, 17. I was there. So it's different.
Yeah, extremely different. And the internet makes things, it's real life, but it's not real.
Yeah.
And that's the scary part because people don't realize that and they're so caught up in it. So like children are now like following that and those are their heroes, TikTok stars and shit like that. And it's like, this is a child in their living room making a video.
Man.
And it's your hero and you want to get advice about your life from this person that doesn't understand life yet.
Right.
And I mean, adults.
Yeah,
adults are doing it too. The music industry, if you look at the way that's set up, it's set to have the most ridiculous people be successful because if they're the ones that you're following, you're ridiculous too. But adults are doing it. That's the part for me that I can't swallow. Kids not understanding and not knowing, sure. But adults now dressing a certain way, clothes too tight. Your hair is messed up, like your eyebrows is drawn on 10 shades darker than your hair. It's too many things, and it's like, this is what y'all dudes got nail polish on. I mean, it's so much.
Like
it's too much, and y'all adults are following this, so of course your children are going to.
Everybody gotta be ready for the gram. Like that's silly ass shit.
Dressed up to get on your phone.
I was like, this is. I hate to keep going back to yesterday. I was with my cousin yesterday, so we were posted up. And some young dudes out there. We were at a barbershop. These young dudes literally got dressed up to come to the barbershop and take pictures. I am not making this up.
You mean literally?
Yes, literally. I mean, they were fresh. Take pictures, do a little couple of lives, and they left.
And looking like they lit. And not even really having a good time.
Right.
You're literally just making content and dressed up in your best that you can't wear again, apparently.
You can't even wear no more.
You can't wear clothes twice because we're all so rich, I guess. But, yeah, you didn't even have a good time. There was also this video that had went viral as well, or a picture of this lady that was showing this girl that's at the pool with her daughter.
Yeah.
Brought her out there, set everything up, made it all cute so they could take pictures. Little girl was crying afterwards because she wanted to swim. They never even swim.
Yeah, so you
took pictures for the gram. It's a baby. She want to swim.
She want to swim.
And now she can't swim because you was bullshit.
Yeah, you want to go get your pictures right. You want to get your filters together.
And you got your makeup on and all this other stuff. So you couldn't swim anyway because you're going to come out the water looking like a whole nother nigga.
Man. Not a whole nother nigga.
Yeah. So it's a mess. But it's like, again, we're like I said recently, it's like we're all filming our own Truman Show.
Yeah.
And nobody's really happy.
No.
Because they're just living in this moment that's not real. And there's nothing in between that. The regular time of life between those moments aren't valuable enough anymore. And those are the moments that are important. Those are the memories you're going to remember. And you're going to look back when you're older like, dang, remember that? You don't really remember it accurately because you wasn't present in that moment anyway.
Man. I talk to people or whatever, and I'll text, hey, what are you looking forward to today? They say, nothing. I'll be like,
and every day.
Yeah, like,
every day
nothing?
is nothing. Every day.
What?
But on the gram, like.
Yeah, like it's all good.
Yes. Look at, rich nigga shit, catching flights, not feelings, all this bullshit.
Like how does
thought
that
girl
work?
summer, I don't know. It's too much. It's too much.
It's way too much. Like I don't understand that.
In my opinion, that's why people are more depressed and suicidal because they don't know who they are and they won't live in the moment for real without feeling like it has to be something.
Yeah.
That's sad.
It
hurts my feelings.
It's crazy. Like I have a rule. If you with me, don't have your phone out. If we're doing something, don't have your phone out. Like, why? I'm here for I don't care nothing about who knows I'm here. It ain't got to do with me. I'm here to enjoy whatever we got going on.
I'm here for a good group photo.
You gonna
I'm mad at
do that, but if you gonna record everything, man, get away from me with this shit.
Man. Yeah, you're missing it at that point.
You're missing out. You ain't enjoying it. You trying to make sure everybody else know that you're there.
That's so true. And now your house got robbed because they
know you was at the concert. see, listen, that's the era we grew up in.
Oh
that's how
God.
we think. Okay. Oh, they ain't there.
Oh, okay. All right. It's clear for at least a month.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They just started the concert.
We gonna take our time. We ain't got to rush. Gonna be cleaned out.
Come on,
we ate a sandwich.
Man, okay.
Because we knew we had time. Yeah. A whole different time.
Yeah, we grew up around the era with real crackheads. They just took all your shit.
Listen.
Cousin or whatever. Yeah.
Boldly.
Man.
No one is yours. I got
the
$5. Right. What you gonna do? Not buy it back?
Right.
You try to beat him up? They
not
gonna
tell Granny. Yeah, you can go tell Granny on him. That's all you can do is go tell Granny.
Because you know it's Granny.
Yeah, you know it's Granny. Like, go tell his Granny on him, man. That's all you can do. He down there cutting up again, even broke in my house.
And like, she can't do nothing. I'm a talk to
him. Right. That's all she can do is talk to him. Shit. She can't do nothing with Junebug. You know her name with Junebug.
Pookie now.
Well, come on, man. Hey, man.
So true. Oh, my God.
But that's our era, though. It was like...
It is. Now, to think that we came from that time and still managed to get here mentally.
Right.
And we had time to be able to process things. Where now the internet is so oversaturated, people can't function without a phone. So it's like harder to tap into yourself because you believe you're doing self-love and self-work and all this stuff, and you're not doing any of it because you're broadcasting it like it's this beautiful thing. Discovering yourself
that's when I know.
And getting deep with yourself is not fun.
No, man.
Realizing you're your problem is not fun. Realizing that you're selfish is not fun. Realizing that you're doing things for yourself and not really to really help nobody else because you want to look good. You want to feel good. You want to feel like you did something.
You want somebody to see you doing it. That type of shit.
It's all bullshit. That's not fun really tapping into that.
No, it's not.
It's not fun having to break your own heart and die ego deaths daily. That's not fun.
Hey.
It's not easy and it's not for the weak. So when you think about self-love and people that are really in their bag about their spirituality and who they're becoming and always becoming, those are the hardest motherfuckers you'll ever meet. Yeah. They know what death looks like and they still choose light. They still choose to be the better versions of themselves when they know what it looks like to be chaotic. Because people be thinking you soft because you know, peace,
Yeah,
peace, peace.
yeah, man.
I ain't,
Man,
I'm still from the
okay.
projects.
What you?
I
Okay.
just choose to be this way. So don't mistake the one for the two. One doesn't exist without the other, first of all. But second of all, it doesn't matter. I love you because I see me in you.
Hmm.
That's why I'm chill.
That's what it is.
Not because I think I'm better. Not because, you know, stuff just magically disappeared and it's rainbows and unicorns. I put in the fucking work.
Mhm.
And I didn't put in all this work to allow anybody to take me backwards
Man.
or have to show you who I
Yeah.
am to make you feel better. Like, oh, you thought you was this or you think you that. No, I know who I am. So I ain't got to do all that. But this journey is not pretty.
No, it's not.
It's not pretty at all. So
It's really not.
don't take those people or people like me with voices like this. Short,
Mm-hmm.
sweet, not nice.
Yeah.
Sweet for, you know, for no pussies. Like, that's the best way to put it.
I tell people, don't take my kindness for weakness. Take it for kindness.
Literally.
Take my kindness for kindness.
Because that's what it is.
Because I'm being kind to you.
Mm.
Like, don't forget.
On purpose and with purpose.
Yeah, like don't forget. You know,
Or do forget. But just remember to chill.
you better one or the
You
other.
ain't- I mean, you can still be
Yeah.
good, right? I
One
love
or the
that.
other.
I can walk in any room and be good.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's turned up, turned down, hood, classic, black tie, it doesn't matter.
Mm.
So just be cool.
Yeah.
Be who you are in that space, right? That's all you gotta be. Don't do no extra or no less for me.
Just be you.
Simple.
Just
People don't
be-
know who they are. You're saying that, but you're talking to people that don't know who they are
You're right.
and who
You're
push
right.
away truth and information that could help them really open their eyes. That third one comes later. Just
Yeah,
your
you
regular
gotta get
two.
them two first.
The regular two.
Open them two first.
Yes.
That one that gets me too. Like you ain't open your two yet. So how you gonna get the third one? Like you just I hate the memes. I hate the I mean I say I hate it.
Dislike?
Yeah, I just don't I don't fool with it. I don't agree with it. Like just the people who like say just make it seem like it's so beautiful and I'm discovering self
Like a Summer's Eve commercial.
Yeah,
Or a
yeah,
tampon
like,
commercial when
come
cramps
on,
be having me
man.
like, I'm not running through, you know, the garden and the
It's
field.
all
Like,
good.
oh my God, that's not how that works.
Hey, but man, it's just like that. It's
It's a lot of bullshit
yeah,
out there.
it's a
because
slap in my
commercialized.
face.
It's commercialized now. Once the others get a hold of something,
It's a slap in
it's
my
commercialized,
face.
just like gangbanging. But we know the real
don't get
deal
me
of it is
started.
not that, you know.
Yeah.
So when you want to get dirty, because it ain't pretty. It's not easy. It's
No.
not fun.
No.
It gets easier with time,
Mhm.
but the beginnings of breaking open and your
Mm.
skeletons falling out of the closet and everything you swept under the rug falling out on you,
Hey.
and having to sort through that shit and make peace with so much shit that's not gonna ever really care if you make peace with it.
That was real. That really got me. Was when I was at that point of making peace and even to some extent amends, or at least attempting to make amends. You know, some people didn't accept it, and
That's not what it's for.
It wasn't. I was like, it's
It's happening.
Yeah, it's happened. But yeah, so I was like, hey, that's your decision. I'm at peace with it because I've acknowledged my wrongs. I didn't but it. Just flat out, hey, I did this,
That's
then
what
the
it
third.
is,
This is
yeah.
what it was. There it goes. I apologize for it. If you accept it, great. If you don't, that's something you got to carry.
And not only that, forgiveness is never for the other person.
No.
No matter how much people will tell you that, because whatever they say and the outcome on their side is not your problem.
Right.
You're just releasing something that you need to release.
I'm
off
getting
of
it off
you.
of me.
Yes, because you need to, and if you feel the need to, because not everything comes up, right?
Right.
Not everything you feel like I want to apologize for, and sometimes you're apologizing for shit you know that you didn't.
You
do,
know you didn't do.
but you know how it affected them and
Yeah,
their feelings.
and that's the thing.
You know, and all that stuff. So you like, I apologize because definitely don't want you to feel like that, or I didn't mean it that way, or I didn't know better. Simply that, you know.
Yeah.
So that's the thing within itself. But forgiveness, when you really fully do it, not expecting anything, it's like a weight off of you.
Yeah.
It frees
really
you in
is.
a way. It releases you in a way. So
Mhm.
it's never for the other person, and it's always beautiful for you.
Yeah. Like it was beautiful. Like that was some of the that was when I began to really understand what true happiness feels like.
Mm. It's just a choice.
Yeah. And that's why I was like I choose to be happy.
Mm.
Like I'm not saying every day is perfect, but at the end of it,
And
I
all in between it.
yeah, I'm gonna make it happen.
That part. And
Man.
happiness is a fleeting thing. People
Hmm.
chase happiness as if it's supposed to be this grand finale, and it's
No.
not.
No.
Happiness is simply a choice that you choose
Hmm.
to not let everything else ruin
Right.
your day or affect you emotionally.
Mhm.
People, and also happiness is simple,
It really
and
is,
that's why people
man.
never get it,
They don't get that. They
never
looking for
find it,
this the home
never,
run.
because it's literally a moment of you just chilling in the
Hmm.
backyard,
Yeah.
silence. But when your mind is loud with bullshit,
Hmm.
how can you find happiness in a moment of silence? Because your mind is never silent. It's talking to you crazy,
Always.
and it's bringing up all kind of old shit that you never
Mhm.
let go. That's
Hmm.
literally dragging behind you as a fucking weight.
Yep.
So, at this point, I desire joy because joy is everlasting.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty much, in my opinion, based on where I am right now,
Hmm.
I have joy.
Yeah.
Because nothing can penetrate.
Right.
I'm in control
Right.
and not in control. Like,
Hmm.
I understand that I can't really control anything, but
Right.
my response to things,
That's the thing.
what I give energy to,
Hmm.
it's it's so
That's
different.
man.
And I used to be a pop off person. Like I was, my family. Here come the shell, crazy ass. You know what I mean? But y'all called me,
Right.
so
Right. You
let's
called
start
me over
there.
here.
Y'all knew what y'all was getting into,
Hmm.
but I was just, because I had a lot of anger.
Yeah.
So of course I could snap at any minute
Hmm.
because it's sitting right there waiting,
Yeah. It's ready.
and I'm just ready to give it to somebody.
Hmm.
So now it's like I think about my past self, and I'm like, I couldn't imagine,
Yeah.
and getting away with.
Hmm.
Everybody call the cops now.
Yeah. Like
Everybody
once
on
again,
World Star now.
different era.
Whew, thank God it was Black Planet for my
Right.
time. So and the computers was at the
Yeah.
house, not out
It
in
was
the
at the
streets on your
house.
phone.
Yeah. We went on the phone.
You had a pager. So
Mm.
I'm grateful that I love who I used to be.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not like trying to hide my past. I've made peace with all parts of me. I lived a lot of lifetimes to become this woman.
Right.
And to be in this space and time now, this joy is just unshakable.
Hey, I feel that, man.
I'm grateful every day, all day,
I've.
as you probably see.
Oh no, I get
Grateful, just cause.
it radiates because
Mm.
I'm similar in that. Like I'm just always my energy is always good, and people be like, "Are you always like that?" Be like, "Yeah." Like if you know where I've been, yeah.
I'm good.
I'm good. Like I'm always positive. Like I don't let even shit that may maybe feel for a moment. After that moment, I'm like, okay, let's figure it out.
But now I gotta challenge you on that,
Hmm.
cause you see how you say that.
Yeah.
But then you have the nerve to get mad at people that just share that, right?
Well,
It's the
okay.
same.
Is it the same?
It is the same.
How so?
How is it not? If you're always all good, if it's always all good,
Mhm.
right? And in this particular type of journey,
Right.
not in everything,
Hmm.
every part of every day has some good in it, yes?
Yes.
So they're sharing that.
I'm not.
It doesn't mean other things don't exist,
Right.
just like you're saying about yourself in your
Mhm.
day, in
Okay.
your life. So find out what triggers you there, really. Because
Interesting.
you're trying to control their narrative and you can't.
Well,
Not on purpose. And I'm not saying you specifically mean don't do it like this, do it like this, but having an issue with how they're doing it shows that that's your ego that's very loud.
you think so?
100% no so.
Oh.
Because it has nothing to do with you.
Well,
And it means nothing. So I'd rather see more of that than us getting killed, us getting beat up, women bashing each other on social media, men bashing each other, men and women bashing each other, black against black, black against white, white against Arab, all that.
but then
It's a
Which one?
false representation to a certain degree.
Okay.
But who are you to say that I have to come bring you my trauma?
No, I wouldn't. If that's how it came off, that's definitely not it. Because at the end
How
of the
do you
day,
think I'm saying it?
well, no, I don't think you're saying it a certain way. I'm just relaying it how I'm hearing it. So I don't
Okay.
think you're,
Yeah.
this is we're straight conversation.
Yes.
So on my end, for me, it's if I see it, because I'm not one to judge anyone's journey, because I know mine. And I know if they judge it or not. I had to walk those steps, every last one of them.
Mhm.
But for me, when it really, really hit me, I wasn't trying to tell nobody about it
Mhm.
because it was for me.
Right. Exactly.
So if that's my ego, and I don't think it is, and if it represented that way or was interpreted that way rather, then maybe I do need to rethink that.
Yeah, because it's not about you and yours. It's more so that what you've been through led you to where you are. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever they've been through led them to where they are.
Correct.
And so now, as a result of where they are, they want to share their goodness.
Okay.
It's not in a way to offend or feel like all I'm sharing is my goodness.
Right.
Just like you're saying about you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying it's the same. Let me give you a better example. It's like when we driving in the car and say we drop something,
Right.
and we like, oh shit, and we swerve, right? And the car behind you like, what the fuck, right? And you like, oh shit, my bad, like I didn't mean that, like they don't know what really happened in the car, right? And you're like, why they tripping? Like I just did this, because you know what happened. But then when you're that car in the back, and the car in front of you swerves, and you're the person that's like, what the fuck?
You see it a different way.
Exactly. And so I feel like that's what's happening here.
Okay.
And you have to just be able to understand from both seats.
Yeah.
And not judge it. Because what I'm saying is that you're judging them for only sharing the good, but you don't want to be judged for you and your journey.
Well, okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. I receive that. Yeah, I receive it.
I just want you to see it. That's all.
Yeah.
Because
If
we
I
all
receive it, then I
tend to
see
do
it.
that where we're like, I'm not judgmental.
Yeah, like I'm human.
Yes,
of course, I am human.
That. We're both.
Yeah, so
both souls have a human
Man,
experience.
I say that.
Yes.
Like this is just the vessel.
It is.
That's it.
And thank goodness for our vessels. I'm grateful I was born as me. That's just the truth.
I've never wanted to be anybody else.
Right? Isn't that a blessing though? In itself, because everybody want to be somebody else, and it's like how you guys want to go get surgeries to look like people that didn't want to look like themselves.
Right? They got surgery
to look like us.
Hey man,
it's just so messed up. But yeah, everybody's so focused on being somebody else, focusing on somebody else's business, how they do or don't do, when you could just be you and not worry about it.
As easy as it is.
It's simple, but it's not easy.
It's not. Yeah, it is simple. It is not easy. It is simple. It is not easy. Like I encourage it though. I always tell people I encourage individualism. Like be you. Like around me, you don't have to put on anything. Yeah, you ain't gotta do no extra with me.
And I'm here for you whether you're on 2 or 10.
Whatever.
And I don't care regardless. Not like that, but like that.
Right.
I don't care regardless because for what? You're the only you in the whole world.
If I'm rocking with
only
you,
one you in the whole world. Like that in itself is not dope to you. There's not another you. Even if you're a twin, you're still you.
I say I'm 1 in 7 billion.
Isn't that amazing? That's a superpower.
Yeah, like I'm 1 in 7 billion.
So now I'm gonna go try to look like somebody else and take on their personality and their traits and their being when they don't even know who the fuck they are.
They don't know who they are.
That's scary.
And you only see one aspect of what they're showing you. You're seeing their stage name, their moniker. Ooh. You're seeing their moniker. You're not even seeing who they are.
Yes, and do they even know who the fuck they are?
They don't know who they are. You see their moniker. Like that.
It's all messed up. Man. It's like this movie, The Surrogates, Idiocracy, and Demolition Man have all had a baby together.
Okay.
And that's what Earth is right now. That's what people are doing. That's how we're existing. With Bruce Willis, it's literally how we're living right now.
I'm gonna check it out.
It's about this guy that made fake versions of us. So You could be at home looking like this or just in your
Mhm.
pajamas all messed up.
Yeah.
But your surrogate goes out into the world as whatever you want it to look like.
Oh wow.
And like dressed up, makeup, hair, whatever. A man could be a woman. Like it's just your shell version of you walking around.
Wow.
And so nobody's connected anymore. And Bruce Willis and his wife lost a child.
Okay.
They never dealt with it. They're a married
Mhm.
couple living in different rooms. She's depressed, hair is falling out, in her pajamas every day. But in her surrogate world,
Mhm. Everything's good.
yeah, same with him. And he's just like, I'm sick of this shit.
Mhm.
And he finds a way to fuck it up. And like, everybody had to come back and be normal. But it was like, that's what we're doing. Everybody's prim and proper in their best self and looking good. And got their surrogate out there. But at home, they're dying inside.
Yeah, man.
When you're alone in the dark, you're not happy. When you're alone in the dark, you're crying and stressed out, and you can spend your money at the club that you didn't have, and your rent not gonna get paid, or your lights ain't right, your kid ain't got their school clothes.
You can't even look yourself in the mirror.
But you can look yourself in the selfie.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You can't even look yourself in the mirror.
That. And people don't even care. They're so empty. There's a lot of bodies walking around,
Mm-hmm.
but not a lot of souls.
No, people are soulless.
Listen, the way people think and the way the government, all this stuff, you can't be really a person with a soul and think that these things are okay.
Right.
It's sick.
Man,
It's sick. It is unrealistic.
it's so unrealistic. Like that's why I use I try to. This thing is a means to an end.
Mm-hmm.
I work from it, of course, like the world, but anything more than that.
I promise you won't have a choice soon. Everything is literally being made so we're separated from each other.
Mm-hmm.
Human connection is the answer. Human contact and touch and hugs and affection, so people know people are real.
Mm-hmm.
People don't realize people are real anymore. They will hurt you, kill you, beat you. Like those little kids that had to shoot out with the police because
Right.
she wanted to Grand Theft Auto.
Hey,
Things are not real.
it's not real, man.
That's a whole bunch of Manchurian candidates running around. Watch that movie. But they're just out here reckless
Mm-hmm.
because they don't understand human connection.
Nope.
And if you can keep taking that away,
It makes it.
that's
You
why
can
Twitter
control.
pop. That's why
Mhm.
Instagram pop. That's why Uber Eats pop. When you ain't even got the money,
Just
because you can spend, you can just press a button
You just press a button.
and not have to be around anybody. You don't have to connect at all, even with the delivery.
Nope.
You leave it at your
They
door
leave
and
it at
leave.
the door.
There's
You
no
ain't
human
gotta look
connection,
at 'em.
and the education is a joke.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as they keep you stupid and detached, they can stay in control.
It's that simple.
Yeah, but then suicide rates are higher, depression rates are higher, all these other fucking
Mm-hmm.
issues are higher because no one understands we need each other.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
sad. But yeah, that's my 2 cents.
Hey.
As my friend Star would say.
Hey, it's like I said. Well, I don't know if we said this
It's
on air or not. Yeah, but it all starts with self.
Yeah,
It all starts with self.
yeah.
You know, you have to, like, once people really, really, truly tap into self, you'll understand and know that you need human interaction.
Required.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like it's necessary.
If you could think about it back to like childbirth, right?
Mhm.
So just think about a mother gives birth to a child, and they did like this, a study on this back in the day because science can be real dark, where you have the baby with the mother, or you give that baby no human contact, and babies die with no human contact. Die. Plants.
Yeah.
Things die
Things
with no
die
human
with no human
contact, with no
contact.
connection.
Mm-hmm.
So as a result, if you learn the science behind things, you understand why things are done the way they're done,
Mhm.
and why it's so much harder to connect with self in order to be able to get to a place of understanding, or even breaking open to get to the point of understanding. Because they're doing such a good job at keeping you distracted, keeping you feeling insufficient, insignificant, and like you need something that you don't.
That's the
Commercials
formula.
used to be the way, right?
Yeah.
Now there's no real people don't really watch
But
TV,
people watch TV anymore.
or regular TV at that.
Mhm.
So it's like, how else can we force them to believe that they're not good enough? Let's get influencers.
Get influencers to get on those phones.
Boom.
Like,
The
yeah.
Joneses, like that movie. I'm a movie person.
I see.
But yeah, that movie was literally about they move a fake family into an area and give them all these things and make the community want to buy all the shit. And the man next door ended up killing himself trying to keep up. Like not paying the bills, like he died literally with bills everywhere. Like his wife was trying to do her own thing. She came outside, stuck herself to the lawnmower, drowned herself in the pool. Because he bought a car because the dude next door had it. She's buying certain things because they had certain watches, beverages, everything. The Joneses.
Trying to keep up with the Joneses.
And the internet ain't nothing but the Joneses.
That's it.
Running rampant.
That's it. It's
sad.
crazy.
It's sad because when you can see it, that's the part. When you can't see it and you're in it.
Yeah, you're in it. So you think we just talking shit. They hating. They ain't doing nothing but hating.
And that ain't my problem.
Man.
Or my concern or any other adjective. I promise you it's not.
Not at all.
Because I'm going to go home to my house. I'm going to go in my backyard. I'm going to ground myself. I'm going to have a good dinner. I'm going to love my son.
See?
And life continues because guess what? I can just close my phone.
I can put it down.
It's simple.
Man.
It's simple, but it's not easy.
No, once again.
And read a goddamn book.
Come on, man.
Listen.
Come on, man.
It's too much information out here to be misinformed.
It is. And you know what? Speaking of which, I want to start a book club too for my podcast.
I'm down.
I want to start a
I
book
used to
club.
be in a book club.
Like it's something I've really been thinking about. It's been on me, so I think I'm gonna do it. And we gonna get together.
Let me give you 3 real quick.
What you got?
Outwitting the Devil.
Okay.
The Mastery of Self.
Okay.
The Mastery of Love.
Okay.
Life changing.
Okay.
Literally the books that changed my life.
I'm gonna read them. I'm gonna read them.
It's insane.
I'm gonna pick them up.
People think they know themselves until they're confronted, and it's like, oh shit,
Mm-hmm.
that's what that is. I thought this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did what? I do what?
Yeah.
What? It's intense, but it's worth it. Confront yourself. Get to know yourself.
You have to really get to know yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and that's tough. You gotta really confront some things when you get to know yourself.
Everything.
Yeah.
You gotta unlearn damn near
Everything, man.
Everything, because it's all bullshit. And don't think that your parents should have taught you better, because they didn't know.
They
better.
didn't know.
They didn't know, and they still probably don't know. So stop thinking as a kid like adults should know because they're adults. Then you can become an adult and you're like, yo, shit,
right.
I'm an adult. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Finances and all that shit, they didn't know, right? So they're just passing along misinformation.
Mm-hmm.
Do the fucking research.
Yeah.
Look up a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Look up a YouTube video because it's out there. The information is there. But a good book, honey, get an audio book if you don't like to read or you can't read.
Right.
Okay?
But
There's ways to get this shit done, but there's really no excuse anymore. No. But at the same time, you can. I know why people can come up with so many excuses anyway.
Because it's easier to do everything else.
It's easier to blame someone else and blame other things and people.
Yeah. Like, life, life's in the way. No, man. Like, every single day, I carve out at least 60 minutes. Nothing. My phone is off. I don't even put it on silent. Off. Just to myself.
I love that for you.
Yeah, like, and it.
You
it
deserve
really,
that much of yourself.
Yeah, like,
at least.
Like, at least that.
And that's me at the cigar bar. Go to the cigar bar, get an old fashioned, honey. Give me a nice little cigar.
Yeah.
And people looking like, why are you by yourself? Because I want to be by myself. Thanks. Go somewhere by yourself. That too. People are so afraid to be alone because they don't want to hear what's going on in there.
Can't, if they don't know they have a phone, like, most of the time, I try to keep this,
whether you do or you don't,
live,
it's okay because you're still living and you're aware.
I'm present. I am present. I'm always present. Like,
I love that for you.
And I think you low key getting drunk too.
Ooh,
like, I done
ain't
poured.
nobody told you to pour
This is my
nothing.
second pour.
That's your third.
Oh, come on, man. I'm tripping. Yeah, I know I don't drink. I know I don't drink. I'm a lightweight.
Ooh, he a lightweight. Look
I'm
at
a
his shot.
rookie. That's a shot and a half in that cup.
That's 2 for sure.
At least 2. Damn, Joe. How much time? What we looking like on time, Joe? We good. Okay, cool. We got a few more minutes to go. anything you want to get off your chest that we haven't touched on yet? You want to? Of course, I want to make sure that you show your products and showcase your work and what you got going on, so that we can know how to reach you and all that good stuff.
So, Facebook, somebody reported me a few years ago, and so now my government name is on Facebook, Lachelle Tatum. Okay. But my business page is Goddess Guidance Meditation on Facebook. You can get my coffee mugs and all my merch on goddessl.com. These are going up on the site. I got pens, keychains, and all that goodness.
I got some exclusive ones too. They ain't even out yet.
Yeah.
And I got them.
And you can always book meditation sessions as well. I do virtual, I do travel, and if you want to do over the phone, it's not the same. But I travel, I do group and single sessions. I do come to speak at events as well, so let me know. All of that's on goddessl.com. There's not one way to meditate, right? So I'm an unorthodox meditation coach. Everyone thinks you got to just sit in silence and be like this. No, we might be dancing, we might be screaming, we might be journaling, we might be in a tub, looking at a candle, because people can't shut their mind off. You're never going to shut it off. Meditation is not to shut your mind up. It's to let your thoughts come and go as they please and not attach anything to them. So I can teach you that if you're ready. Because again, when the student is ready, the teacher will come. And whether you come or not, I'm good.
Right. And so all that information, I'm going to catch up.
No, you're fine. Instagram, goddessl_425. Again, goddessl_425. Twitter, goddessl_. That's it.
We're going to have all that on the screen. So people, everything you said, that your information on how to reach you and whatnot, we're going to have it up there so people will be able to get in contact
and my
with
stickers.
You. She got stickers too, man. Come on now.
I got laptop stickers too.
Yeah. So,
but you know we into that.
All right. So you guys make sure you support, of course, like I said. She's a great follow. Great follow. Yeah, she just, I mean, you know, people with, you can always know good, you know people with good energy. You just, it radiates.
It resonates.
It resonates. So, you just feel it. I highly recommend it. But I do appreciate you coming. You chugged it down.
Ain't no chugging. It's still in there. It's deep. This cup is deeper than it looks, honey.
Okay, it does. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's
12
ounces?
It could feel like a 10 ounce of coffee or tea in there.
That's deep.
Yeah.
That's
it's just,
nice
that's why it's made like that. So it's small, but then the base is thick.
Yeah.
You know how we like it.
Chubby, short and thick?
I mean, it'll do better than long and skinny.
Hey,
trying to throw a hot dog down the hallway. We not doing that.
Whoa! Hey, Joe, what the hell's going on, man?
It's a new site,
man. Hey, man. Wow, I wasn't expecting that.
Ask a woman, I promise you. She'd rather have short and thick than long and thin.
I'm going to keep my mouth closed.
It's like a pen, and you're going to shove it in this cup. What it's going to do?
Yeah, shake that motherfucker around.
You trying to rim it?
Yeah, you gotta do the you gotta rotate it.
No thanks.
You gotta rotate it.
No,
if you ain't gonna rotate
that's
it.
That's all right. They can have
it. I mean, not the Pringle can, though.
No, Jesus.
Not the Pringle can, though.
They out there, though.
No, man.
I'm not gonna lie. It's pages on Twitter that are like for my personal self, and they out there.
With the Pringle can?
The Pringle can. I sent one to the group chat just last night. Amen.
Damn.
Black men are amazing. I get why they mad. Let me just say that. We never let you down. Like, y'all out here looking like you're looking and carrying what you're carrying, and we looking how we looking and not aging.
Yeah.
I mean, I get the anger. I get the upset.
Yeah.
Look at you and your do say.
Right. Like, and I ain't finna do nothing. Finna go home.
I got a date.
Come on now. Drunk texting all the way there.
And guess what? I'm paying and I'm taking them on a date. Women do that. Okay? I'm sick of hearing that.
Come on.
Women do that. She just don't like you. She don't like you like that. Man. And if she do, when she go Dutch, she really don't like you like that. But do men be like, and what do men? They do. They just don't like you like that. Find the one that likes you like that because they do that.
Well, that goes back to they all trying to find the look.
That's the bullshit.
They're trying to find the look. They want somebody to look good in pictures and selfies. We can take good pictures together. We'll vibe together.
And you buy me a big ring, even though I don't like you, but because Instagram will say it's cute, let's do it. No, thank you. We out here taking dudes on dates, buying presents, you know,
2021 shit, man.
and beyond. But I'm an '80s baby, so
That's the difference, man.
yep.
That's the difference, man.
Y'all '90s out here having OnlyFans and don't have no friends, and y'all fucking their mans, and
How do they do that?
I don't care for it because in my time, back in my day, as they would say, it's hands and feet.
Right, like how do they
Hands and
do
feet.
that? Like you can't call nobody sis and then go fuck a dude.
And how are we saying stuff like, "I take your man," or "You lucky," or whatever? Like
Right.
you think
I
that
can
it's
have him if I want him.
like you don't
So
value
arrogant
your
and
life.
bold.
Is how, that's what I hear. You don't value your life, and not because it has to be like that, but it's more so like the boldness, right? So we can
Yeah.
be bold together, but my bold gonna look a little different than your bold.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. It's not cute. It's not cute to be a side chick, and they out here reckless now. It's the new normal. Love and
Well-
hip hop and all that has made it so cute to be a side chick.
Well, yeah. See that goes to programming, television programming.
Mhm.
That's all that is. They you know
That's sad.
these personas and like that's once again that's these people's alter egos.
And let's fight each other and be friends tomorrow and throw drinks in each other's faces. And it's like when the Huxtables was out, wasn't nobody doing that.
Hey, I ain't never
You
seen
know?
Klepto no drinking nobody.
But she could read you to filth with love.
With love.
That's the difference. And that's living single, friendships, black
Yeah.
women being together.
Mhm.
All that stuff had the exit stage left so they could implement hip hop Atlanta.
Hey,
Get the fuck get the fuck out of my face with that.
you know,
But yeah.
people can be led anywhere they want to be led, man. These, unfortunately,
Sheep will
Yeah.
walk off a cliff if you
If you
even
just-
though they
yeah.
can see the other ones
They
walking
just-
off the
yeah.
cliff, they're still gonna
they
keep
on
going. But the wolf standing to the side is the bad guy for catching the the carcasses. Interesting.
Hey, it's all about how they want the story to play out. Unfortunately.
And that's why we're dying early and killing each other at rapid rates because of jealousy. Not even because you want what they have. You just don't want them to
You
exist
just
because
don't-
they have it.
Because they got
Because
it.
they got it.
They-
That didn't even used to be a thing. Because
it's-
OGs made a purpose and a point in the hood, right? Whereas these new ones, they don't exist, first of all, because they're kids.
they-
And
how you OG, you 17.
But these kids have no street credit, so when something happens, hey, you standing next to him and you like, I'm the only one getting a drug charge?
Come on.
And he's standing over here like this.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to go home.
Boy, they'll tell on you.
For a Red Lobster pack.
Shit, not even that. They'll take your
That's
goof
facts.
ass down the cookout.
Chick-fil-A.
They won't eat chick. They'll cook out. They'll take you to cookout.
I just found out what that place was.
None.
No, thank you.
Yeah, like they'll take your ass to cookout, man. And you'll tell on everybody. That shit ain't real.
That's sad. Like, there's no loyalty to anything. Nobody truly cares about anything, and that's why I go back to saying there's a lot of people walking around, not a lot of souls, dead inside. So when
don't
they do
stand for
fucked up
nothing.
shit, they don't feel anything.
Yeah. You stand for nothing, they'll fall for anything. They'll stand for nothing. They're not even
Nothing.
for themselves.
They already bent to start with.
But it ain't. But unfortunately, it's not even young people. It's adults who have that. They stand for
But
absolutely.
that's the
nothing.
point of understanding
Yeah,
that adults,
like,
because
you're
they're
an
adults doesn't mean they know
adult.
better, right? They don't know better.
They
So
don't
when you
know
look
better.
into them and they're looking at these children with millions, because as that's another thing. Children become the parents of the household when they make more money.
You run the house. Shit.
Now nothing matters
I
anymore.
wish. Oh
It's
my
sad,
goodness.
but they've learned the formula to how to keep us like this.
Man, I would have got beat out on top of the head call myself like I'm trying to make a decision because
Like I'm
I done brought some
online with
money in
guns
here.
and money.
Man, I got beat all on the top of the head and everything, man.
It's so bad. It's so bad. You pull up in the door lock,
Yeah, like you don't live
and
in
she
no
looking out the
fam.
window like,
Right.
you think you grown?
Yeah, you can go on
Not-
out there, man. You
Not in
can
here. So, yeah, it's all messed up. It's upside down world. And I don't fit, so that's why I stay to my little bubble.
That's why I just keep it to myself, man. Easy peasy.
The people that are meant for me, we find each other.
You will find each other.
And they're few and far in between, honey.
Oh, trust me, I get it. I am by myself 90% of the time.
Same.
Like I am by myself 90% of the time, and it's just, and I'm cool with that.
That part, I'm like, I enjoy my
I
company.
enjoy him. I fuck with me.
Hard and heavy. I take myself on the best dates. I'm going to staycation tomorrow.
Come on, man.
Like, that's going to be beautiful downtown. But I'm great company. I know the dope spots to go to. I might put out at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Never know.
It's good.
I might be ready. You know, I might be ready that night.
Listen.
Shit. Like,
Just saying.
nah, like I said, I take myself to the best of, and I enjoy
And I
it.
have to, because people that I encounter
Mhm.
won't spend the kind of money on themselves that I'll
Yeah.
spend on myself.
Mm-hmm.
And the restaurant, and the things that I'll do is just like, Michelle, come and put on heels. You don't have to. That's just how I look
Yeah.
and what I like to do. But I like to look good, eat good, go to nice things, go on
Yeah.
good vacations because I work really hard.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm somebody's mama. So when I can go do something, I want to do it nice.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to play with it.
No,
I want to do it. I want to make sure it's memorable.
every time.
And that's the thing. I am really big on creating memories.
That.
Oh, I tell people.
And make it fashion.
Yeah.
For the record, because I'm going to look good. That's the point.
I tell people, I'd rather give you a memory than a thing.
Mhm.
I want you to remember whatever it is. If I do it, I want to come from that, from my heart so much that you remember it, even
Yeah.
when long after. Like, oh man, I remember when I want to be that.
Yes.
You lose things.
All the time.
You lose things. So.
But now we live in an era of people valuing things and not people.
Yeah, and that's the
And
thing.
it should be
Mm-hmm.
the opposite. So
Right.
that's why I said we're in an upside down world.
Not bizarro world.
Listen, look at it.
Bizarro world.
Look what we fighting.
Damn.
Look what we fighting about.
Hey, yeah.
And everything turns us against each other. Everything. Regular conversation. People can't have conversation. People can address issues without it being hate.
Yeah,
Or disagree without it being hate.
you're right.
It's all messed up. So everybody will fall off and ghost each other and be mad and all these things.
Oh man.
Because they rather not have a conversation and say, hey, that hurt my feelings.
Too much like right, and that's simple.
I say that.
It's too much like right. You just be like, come on,
That-
fam. How you had?
That's what we're supposed to do, but you rather create a whole new circle of things and people
Yeah.
to use and run through.
I call it the He-Man Woman Haters Club. Of the little rascals. Like, you know, you just get mad at somebody and you run off and go create the He-Man Woman Haters Club. You like
We hate
that?
alike. We hate that bitch
Yeah,
alike.
yeah. We the Voltron of hating her. Like, come on, man. Like,
We don't like each other.
Yeah,
but
we don't really
we
fuck
don't
with
like
each other.
her
Yeah, we
or
hate her
him.
more. Yeah, we
Mhm.
hate them more.
Mhm.
Like, that's crazy, man. Like, that's insane to me.
Humans are irrational.
Oh my goodness, man.
Irrational. But the good news is, the silver lining is that we exist.
Yeah.
And if that's ego, eat it. But
Yeah.
I'm grateful to find my tribe and be safe in it.
Yeah.
Than have a bunch of motherfuckers around me and I can't sleep with both of my eyes closed. Y'all can have that. Because I'll happily do the...
Hey,
I ain't gonna get into it.
No,
But trust me, if I go there, I'm happy that I
I'm
went
gonna do
there.
what I
and
need to
meant
do.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what I need
Do
to
what
do.
had to be done.
Yeah. It's gonna get handled. It's gonna get handled.
That. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
sleep well about it.
Yeah, and yes.
Law-abiding citizen
Right.
style,
Like,
okay?
I ain't gonna lose a wink. But yeah, it's gonna get handled.
Yeah.
Like, but please keep the kindness for kindness.
That's it.
Like, don't take it for nothing else.
That's it.
Just like he's a good brother. He's all right today.
I love it.
Yeah, but you know what? On that note, we're gonna close it. Mr. I thank you so much for joining me today.
Peace.
Once again, plug your info so they'll know.
GoddessL.com. GoddessL.com. Twitter, GoddessL_. Instagram, GoddessL_425. Facebook is my government, LaShelle Tatum. And that'll be, I think,
yeah, it'll be
somewhere
around here. So
Yes.
Joe, take care of it. It's gonna be somewhere, ain't it, Joe?
Yeah, we got you.
See, Joe said we got you. Thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you for coming. And like that,
Peace.
we gone.